You sleep, yet you wake up tired. You rest, yet your chest still feels heavy. You slow down, yet your mind never does. And quietly, deep inside, you start believing something is wrong with you. But what if I told you? Your exhaustion is not your weakness, it is a message. A message your body has been sending for years. A message your mind tried to silence with noise. A message your heart has been carrying in silence. Tonight, you will discover the forgotten rule of human energy, the one ancient wisdom understood, the one modern life completely erased. And once you see it, your tiredness will finally make sense. Stay with me, because this may explain everything you've been feeling, but never knew how to say. Chapter 1. Your brain never closes its tabs. Your body may lie down at night, but your mind keeps running. Even when your eyes close, your thoughts stay awake. You think about what you said earlier, what you should have said, what tomorrow might bring. What if something goes wrong? What if you fail? What if you disappoint someone? The day may end, but your mind does not get the message that it is time to rest. Inside your head, there are old conversations that never finished, questions that never got answers, worries that never found peace, regrets that never fully left. And every one of these thoughts stays open, like an app running in the background of your phone. One app alone does not drain the battery, but when hundreds stay open at once, everything slows down and overheats. That is exactly what is happening inside you. You are not tired because your body worked too hard. You are tired because your mind never gets a clean ending. You keep carrying yesterday into today, and today into tomorrow. Nothing fully closes. Nothing fully settles. So your energy keeps leaking little by little, all day, every day. This is why even after sleeping, you wake up heavy. This is why even on a calm day, your chest still feels tight. Your body rested, but your mind never stopped working. You don't need more sleep to fix this tiredness. You need peace inside your thoughts. You need moments where your mind is allowed to finish, settle, and go quiet again. Because a mind that never ends anything slowly drains everything. Chapter 2. You pay energy tax on what you cannot control. You spend a huge amount of energy on things that are completely outside your control. You worry about what people think of you. You worry about how you looked, what you said, how you sounded. You worry about what might happen tomorrow, next week, next year. You worry about what already happened yesterday, last month, or years ago. Your mind keeps moving backward and forward, but it rarely stays where your body actually is. You replay conversations again and again in your head. You imagine different endings. You think of what you should have said. You create problems that have not even happened yet. You fight arguments in your mind with people who are not even in the room. And while all this is happening inside you, your energy is quietly being used up. This is like being in debt, but not with money. This is debt with your thoughts. You keep borrowing stress from the future. You keep carrying pain from the past, and your mind keeps paying for both, every single day. That is why you feel tired even when nothing heavy is happening. That is why calm moments do not feel calm. Your body may be sitting still, but your attention is running in 100 directions at the same time. And when your attention is everywhere except in the present moment, your energy has no place to rest. A mind that lives in yesterday and tomorrow at the same time will always feel tired today. Chapter 3. Your emotions work overtime without rest. Your body gets moments to rest, but your emotions almost never do. Even when you sit quietly, something inside you is still working. You feel hurt, but you hide it. You feel angry, but you stay silent. You feel sad, but you keep smiling. You feel disappointed, but you tell yourself to stay strong. And every time you push these feelings down, they do not disappear. They stay inside you and quietly grow heavier. Every unspoken pain takes energy to hold. Every tear you swallow takes strength. Every time you pretend you are okay when you are not, it costs you something inside. You may not see the loss immediately, but your body feels it. This is why your chest feels heavy for no clear reason. This is why your breathing sometimes feels tight. This is why even peaceful moments feel uneasy. Your emotions are like workers that never get a break. They carry sadness. They carry fear. They carry guilt. They carry regret. They carry hope that keeps getting delayed, and none of them ever fully goes home to rest. So inside you, there is always movement, always weight, always pressure. This is also why small things suddenly feel too much. A small mistake makes you feel broken. A small comment hurts deeply. A small problem overwhelms you. It is not because you are weak. It is because your emotional load has been building for a long time without rest. Your tiredness does not come from doing too much with your body. It comes from holding too much with your heart. And when the heart never gets a chance to release what it carries, the whole system slowly becomes tired, heavy, and quiet inside. Chapter 4. You lost the ability to feel enough. At some point, you stopped feeling like what you have is enough. No matter what you achieve, it never feels complete. When you reach one goal, your mind immediately creates another. When you fix one problem, your heart finds a new reason to feel worried. Even during moments that should feel peaceful, something inside you whispers, you should be doing more. You rest, but you feel guilty for resting. You succeed, but you feel late. You smile, but part of you still feels behind. Your mind is always comparing your life with someone else's life. Someone who is richer, someone who is smarter, someone who is ahead. And every comparison quietly steals your peace. You begin to feel like you are always chasing, always lacking, always running toward a future that never fully arrives. You no longer sit inside the moment. You rush through it. Even happiness feels rushed. Even calm feels temporary. You are already preparing for the next struggle before the current one has even finished. This creates an inner race that never stops. And in this race, there is no finish line. Only more pressure. Only more wanting. Only more chasing. Your energy disappears here, without you even noticing. Not because life is too heavy, but because your heart never feels full. And when the heart never feels full, the body never truly feels rested. This is one of the quietest reasons people feel tired all the time. They are not tired of working. They are tired of never arriving. Your body does not believe you are safe. Even when everything looks calm on the outside, your body still feels like something bad is about to happen. You sit in a quiet room, yet your chest feels tight. You lie on your bed, yet your muscles stay tense. You try to relax, but your breath feels shallow. This is not because danger is actually there. It is because your body has forgotten what safety feels like. For a long time, you have been under pressure. Pressure to earn. Pressure to succeed. Pressure to prove yourself. Pressure to survive. Even when no one is chasing you now, your nervous system still acts like you are being chased. It stays alert. It stays ready. It stays guarded. When the body does not feel safe, it does not open itself to rest. It holds energy instead of releasing it. It tightens instead of softening. It stays awake, even when you are trying to sleep. This is why you can lie down for hours and still wake up tired. This is why rest no longer refreshes you the way it used to. Your body is not broken. It is only trying to protect you. It learned to stay ready during hard times, and now it does not know how to switch that mode off. So even in peaceful moments, it keeps watch. Even in silence, it waits for trouble. This constant waiting is exhausting. It drains energy without you even moving. It steals strength without you lifting anything. And over time, it makes your whole life feel heavy for no clear reason. Your tiredness here is not from doing too much. It is from never fully feeling safe enough to let go. Chapter 6. You are living against your natural rhythm. Your body was never meant to be strong all the time. Your energy was never meant to stay high all day, every day. Just like the sun rises and sets, your strength also rises and falls. Some moments you feel focused and fast. Some moments you feel slow and quiet. This is normal. This is human. But the world around you no longer allows this natural flow. From the moment you wake up, life starts rushing you. Messages, work, noise, pressure, expectations. You are expected to be active when your body is still waking up. You are expected to stay sharp even when your mind is tired. You are expected to keep pushing even when your heart is asking to slow down. Your body sends you signals all the time. It sends tired eyes, heavy shoulders, slow thoughts, But instead of listening, you ignore those signs. You drink something to stay awake. You force yourself to keep going. You tell yourself, just a little more. And that little more keeps repeating every day. Slowly, your natural rhythm breaks. You stop knowing when to rest. You stop knowing when to slow down. You stop knowing when your body needs silence. Even when you finally get time to rest, your system feels confused. It does not know how to slow itself anymore. So you lie down, but your mind keeps moving. You sit quietly, but your thoughts keep running. This is why your tiredness feels strange. It is not the tiredness that comes after healthy work. It is the tiredness that comes from living out of balance for a long time. Your body wants to move like waves, fast, then slow, then fast again. But you have forced it to move like a straight line that never bends. And when a human body is forced to live like a machine, it does not recharge properly. It only wears down. Chapter 7. You removed what returns energy back to you. At some point in life, you became very good at spending your energy, but you slowly forgot how to give it back to yourself. Every day, you give your strength to work. You give your patience to people. You give your focus to screens. You give your emotions to problems. By the end of the day, you feel empty. And yet, nothing truly filled you back up. There used to be things that naturally returned your energy without you even noticing. Quiet moments, long walks, deep talks with someone who understood you. Looking at the sky without being in a hurry. Sitting in silence without feeling guilty. Feeling meaning in small things. Feeling connected to something bigger than your worries. But life became loud. Life became fast. Life became crowded. And slowly, without realizing it, you pushed all those quiet, refilling moments to the side. Now when you feel tired, you reach for more noise. You scroll more. You distract more. You stay busy more. But none of that truly refills you. It only keeps you from feeling how empty you are becoming inside. Your energy was never meant to only go outward. It was meant to return inward too. Just like you breathe in and then breathe out, your life also needed moments where nothing is taken from you and something is gently given back. Without those moments, the tiredness does not hit all at once. It arrives slowly. First as heaviness, then as dullness, then as loss of excitement, then as emotional numbness. And one day you wake up and say, I don't know why, but I feel tired all the time. You are not tired because life is too demanding. You are tired because nothing is feeding you back the life you are giving away. And when a person keeps giving without ever being refilled, even the strongest heart eventually feels empty. Chapter 8. The Forgotten Rule of Human Energy. Final Law. Here is what almost nobody teaches you about energy. You don't lose it only by working too much. You don't lose it only by staying busy. You lose it the fastest when your heart and your life are fighting each other. When you live in a way that goes against what you truly feel inside, something invisible starts to break you down. You wake up and do things you no longer believe in. You follow paths that do not match your heart. You keep routines that your soul feels tired of. And every day, a small part inside you says, this is not who I really am anymore. That quiet inner fight takes more energy than any physical work ever could. You can handle long hours when your heart is aligned. You can survive pressure when your purpose feels real. You can stay strong when your life makes sense to you. But when your actions and your truth don't match, when your values and your lifestyle pull in different directions, when your heart wants one thing and your life is built around another, your energy collapses from the inside. This is why some people rest all day and still feel tired, and why others work hard and still feel alive. The difference is not effort. The difference is alignment. When your life begins to match your inner truth again, something beautiful happens. Your breathing becomes deeper. Your sleep becomes softer. Your mind becomes quieter. Your heart becomes lighter. The tiredness that stayed stuck for years slowly begins to loosen its grip. Because real energy is not created by pushing harder. Real energy is created when your life stops fighting your soul. And when that inner fight ends, you don't need to chase energy anymore. It comes back on its own. You are not weak for feeling tired. You are not broken for feeling empty. You are not failing because you feel heavy. You have simply been carrying too much for too long. You have been thinking when you needed rest. You have been surviving when you needed peace. You have been pushing when your heart was begging you to slow down. And still, you kept going. That alone proves how strong you really are. But strength is not only about endurance. Sometimes, strength is knowing when to stop fighting yourself. One day, your life will feel lighter again. Not because your problems disappear overnight, but because your soul finally feels safe enough to rest. You will breathe deeper, sleep softer, think slower, and live keener inside. And in that quiet, your real energy will return. Not the loud kind, not the rushed kind, but the peaceful kind that does not drain you. If you are tired today, let this be your reminder. You don't need to become someone new. You just need to stop abandoning yourself. And when you return to yourself, your energy will return too.